Okay, if you're over 50 and you've stopped wanting sex, the world has a very convenient lie for you, me, us. They say, oh, you're too old. They say your factory settings have expired. They say it's just the natural flatline of a long-term relationship. And they are big fat liars. I'm Dr. Julie Merriman, and I'm here to tell you that your libido isn't low. Your standards are just finally high enough to match your worth. A little side note, don't call me a crazy lady, although I might be. I own that. I believe in hormones. I'm on hormones. I invite you, beg you, if you have not had your hormones checked out, please go do that for yourself. That's a very important component. But my friend, it's not the whole story. They think, well, here, take this, and you'll be fine. No, there's so much more going on. You've got to take care of your nervous system. You've got to get that regulated because that nervous system, when it has been in survival mode for as long as yours probably has, it has shut down your pleasure pathway. So today, we're detonating the medical model of female desire. And I'm going to show you why 85% of us have been diagnosed with a dysfunction that is actually a biological superpower. And I'm giving you the 72-hour intimacy reset to bring your pilot light back on. So stay with me because by the end of this video, you're going to realize, my friend, you are not broken. You're just very discerning. So let's look at the data. The medical world was built by men for men. Now we're slowly catching up. We are slowly catching up. We're actually starting to use some women in research, and that is a beautiful thing. But it's going to take a hot minute to get things caught up. See, the male model of desire is spontaneous. They see a trigger, they get a physical urge, they seek sex. Only 15% of women work that way. The other 85% of us, well, we have what is called responsive desire. So, what is this, Dr. Merriman? Well, I'm going to tell you. It means that your body does not generate horniness in a vacuum. It generates arousal in response to context, safety, presence. If you don't walk past your husband and want to jump his bones while you're thinking about the grocery list, your aging parents, your grown child that called today, and what the hell are you going to make for dinner? My friend, that is not a libido problem. That is not a libido problem. That's your nervous system doing its job. It's protecting your energy from low quality investment. Right? So that's a superpower that you have. Your body protects you. In my book, and it hit the shelves today, the book's name is Are We Gonna Have Sex or What? And it is a midlife guide for reclaiming or reigniting rather your desire, reclaiming your body, and living fully alive. Oh, just the numbness, to hell with all this numbness. But I just went on a rant, so let me get back to the script. Oh, because in the book, I talk about this dual control model that I just mentioned. Men are very responsive, and we are not going to respond in that manner. Our body is busy protecting us, protecting our energy, rather. So your brain has an accelerator, if you will, things that turn you on, and a brake, things that turn you off. And for the high achieving woman over 50, you counselors, you doctors, you nurses, you educators, executives, those of us that have spent our life achieving, your accelerator, sweetness, it's not broken. Your brakes are just slammed to the floor. The clinical brakes, cortisol, decision fatigue, and that floating head syndrome that I talk about all the time. I've got lots of great videos on that, but that's where we're always up in our head thinking. We are not embodied. We must become embodied. So when we are experiencing our brakes being slammed, the relational brakes also come into play. Resentment, lack of emotional attunement, that duty sex. So when you have all these brakes on, and I don't know about y'all, but we were on Chisholm Trail headed to Fort Worth the other day, and there's a truck in front of us who had his back brake stuck. Smoke was everything everywhere. It was making a huge mess. It stunk to high hell. And that's a pretty good analogy for when we have our brakes so damn stuck, it's causing a stink. It's messing up our life. We're not doing it on purpose. I'm not blaming anyone. We have not done this on purpose. We have been so busy taking care of everyone else. Swallowing our yeses, swallowing what we need so that we can keep the peace and take care of others. I mean, there are so many reasons that our brakes, clinical and relational, are thrown on. But girl, when those brakes are on, you can take all the testosterone cream in the world, and that car, it still isn't going to move. We don't need more gas. We need to take our foot off the damn brake. So here is the sexy, let me say that again. Here's the sexy after 50 secret. And if you're watching this, please know I have a podcast, Sexy After 50, Improve Desire and Intimacy by Healing Your Nervous System. I think that's worth a listen for you. I have a lot of yummy things on there. But here is the Sexy After 50 secret. In your 20s, girl, you could override those brakes. And we did it all the damn time. You got kids you're taking care of. You got husband you're taking care of. We did it all the time. But see, our hormones provided a buffer for mediocre sex. But post-menopause, girl, that buffer, she's gone. Your body has developed a quality threshold. And it's now refusing to participate in intimacy that is rushed, mechanical, or performative. That's right. She has wised up over the years. And I call this erotic maturity. Your body is demanding that sex be for you, not for them. If it's not soulful and sensory and safe, and by safe, I'm not talking about someone hurting you necessarily. I'm talking about you being so busy, so rushed that your nervous system is in survival mode and it is not relaxed to where you can be safe in your body. In fact, that frontal cortex isn't even fully online, so that's really going to become a problem if you're trying to really enjoy sex. Your nervous system, y'all, it's going to stay in shutdown. And honestly, good for her. She's finally standing up for you and what you need. If this feels like the first time someone has told you the truth about your body, I want you to do these 3 things. I want you, and I'll drop the link in the comments below. I want you to do the 72-hour reset. Now, I'm going to walk you through something right quick, but I have a guide. I call it Reignite Your Fire and Desire, but it's the 72-hour reset for you to try. But for the next 3 nights, you take penetration off the table. You focus only on breath, sound, and skin, and you remap your nerve pathways without pressure or a goal of any kind. Second, I want you to read the manifesto. Grab my book. It just dropped on Amazon. But girl, if you want to hop into my bonuses, and I'll drop this link in comments too. Anyone that goes to my website to purchase the book, I am putting them into a group coaching I'm doing monthly. It's a bonus. We will meet monthly and talk about what's going on with you, what's going on with what you've discovered in the book, in a community. Research shows we need this community. So I'm providing this to you, but you've got to buy the book through this link that I'm going to drop. And then next, I want you to think about joining me in my intensive. Now, if you buy the book through my website and you meet with me monthly, you're going to get to know me. I've been a practitioner, a counselor, professor, teaching people to be counselors, supervisor of counselors, worked with thousands of people, trained thousands of counselors over the years. I've been doing this for close to 30 years. I want to work with you and help you. I have an intensive. It's called the Somatic Intensive. It's 7 days where I provide materials, nothing heavy. You're busy. If you're like me, I'm busy. I don't want a bunch of shit to have to do. but I provide some light materials and I meet with you daily in these 7 days to really get you through whatever you're going through. And think about it. I'm a therapist. I've been working with ladies for years. I have helped ladies move from here to here. And 7 straight days with me is going to make a difference. So I highly invite you to check out my somatic intensive. It's on my website. I'll drop that link as well. Please apply for that. Your desire isn't gone, sweet soul. It's just waiting for you to come home to your body. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a hot minute.